Hi guys, I'm Tracy Sipple and welcome to Telepractice Straight Talk. Hi guys, I wanted to talk about 10 general telepractice considerations. These are topic areas that I'll cover more in depth as time goes along, but I wanted to introduce them to you so you can get a feel for what my video blog is going to cover. General telepractice consideration number 1 is training and experience. Those are critical. So if you're looking for somebody that's going to train you in telepractice, you need to think about what type of training you respond the best to. So my professional recommendation would be somebody that can give you hands-on experience, probably in a one-to-one type of training situation if possible. Allows you time to practice with them being present, virtually of course. And if they're open to any and all questions, even if it's the same question twice, do you feel comfortable with that professional? For licensure questions, those types of things, you can always refer to ASHA and ASHA's practice portal, especially ASHA's SIG 18 or Special Interest Group 18 telepractice community forum. Reach out there for questions that you may want to ask. Consideration number 2, office area. What should the lighting be like? What about furniture, ergonomics? Is your space confidential? Is it HIPAA compliant? And do you connect via Ethernet cable to your router, or are you relying strictly on Wi-Fi? Why that's not such a good thing will be covered in future discussions. General telepractice consideration number 3, necessary equipment and what are considered add-ons. What do you need or have to get started? What's something that you can invest in down the line that you don't necessarily need to start out with? Talking about a headset, one that's binaural, so you hear through both ears, something that's comfortable. Having an external webcam, is that something you have to have? And what about an external monitor? And talking about a wired versus a Bluetooth mouse. Those types of equipment questions. General consideration number 4, resources and materials. Ooh, where do you even begin to find them? How do you build a materials library? Websites like Teachers Pay Teachers offer digital and hard copy materials. SLP Now is a website that is a membership is required, but they have adaptable PDFs that you can use for any age range and pretty much any disorder. Whatever hard copy materials you already have in your personal library, you can also use those. Many companies typically have a materials library available to their telepractitioners, so that would be something to check into as well. Consideration number 5, scheduling. How do you go about that? You base it on the client's needs, just on your needs, the school district? What about private clients? Consideration number 6, what type of platforms are available? What do I even consider when I'm looking into telepractice platforms? Well, you base it on your needs. Do you want something with scheduling involved right within the platform? What about billing? Do you need something that has therapy note documentation, real-time graphics? Can you upload your IEP goals? What about real-time progress monitoring, whether that's for the parent or for the school administrators, even yourself? General consideration number 7, service delivery challenges. What problems can that raise? No longer hands-on, so when you worked on site and you could touch the client to redirect them, gain their attention, you no longer have that capability. Are you okay with being isolated? Are you self-motivated to make sure that those things get done on time, whether it's IEP paperwork or therapy planning? Self-accountability, that's a big one. Are you a quick problem solver? What about indirect time, therapy preparation? Are you allowing for that? And for those private practitioners, does the platform itself have a business associate agreement or a BAA? I'm sure you've heard that term before. Those can be some platform challenges. Consideration number 8, pay and tax considerations. What kind of hourly rates can one expect? Can you compare the different rates? Are you going to be a 1099 or an independent contractor working with a company versus a W-2 or employee? What kind of implications come with those? Consideration number 9, questions to ask a teletherapy company during an interview. Do you even know what to ask? What things should you remember? Is your indirect time going to be paid? That's a big question a lot of people tend to omit. You can also look on my website. I have a blog post, New to Telepractice. Don't hesitate to ask questions. Go ahead and check out that resource. That'll give you some information as well. And last but not least, number 10, ethical considerations. Are you aware of how ASHA's Code of Ethics impacts you as a telepractitioner? What about your appearance? What's appropriate? In preparation for your sessions, what's appropriate for that? Are you going to feel comfortable with this type of service delivery? What about following through with different things that you need to get done? That self-accountability piece we mentioned. Are those therapy minutes being met? And keeping the therapy client-focused, using your clinical skills. So you're teaching the strategy and the skill and following up with supplemental games for additional practice, but not using the games to teach the skill. I think a lot of people get confused about that and get wrapped up in the bells and whistles that are available out there as a telepractitioner and not using those at appropriate times. Also, check out a free resource I have available on my website, Thinking About Teletherapy, Things You Should Know. Thank you for watching. Please be sure to click subscribe and turn on notifications to avoid missing any upcoming informative videos. Thank you. Hey guys, see what SNL Teletherapy Consulting can do for you by visiting my website at www.s-lteletherapyconsulting.com today. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, okay? And also be sure to turn on your notifications so that you know when I share my next video. Oh, one more thing, be sure to check out the comment section too for any links that I might have mentioned in my video because I'll post them down there. So, thank you. Bye.